Today we found out just how long you can push a Junkyard 92 Jetta drivetrain. Hey, we're here at the Daytona International Speedway to race with the ChampCar Endurance Series and our Fox, which is ready to go and running and gonna fly through tech with no issues. So we're gonna get in the tech line. We should pass, we don't see any issues coming, and then we'll go racing. Passed tech with no issues, but then the car wouldn't start. We put a meter on it and it looks like we don't have any charging. We're going to look at the alternator, diagnose the circuit that energizes that, and see what's wrong and fix it. Okay, so the bulb in the charging circuit that actually excites the alternator and makes it charge burnt out. So we found another bulb sitting around in the car that wasn't doing anything, wired it to the hot post on the alternator, and we are good to go and it's charging again. So the Fox is going to run 14 hours straight, no issues, no breaks, 2-minute laps. It's going to be perfect. So we've got Jesse Spiker, who's never raced at Daytona before, right? Or barely raced at all. We got JG Pasterjack, our production manager, who has raced in, the Nürburgring 24, Pirelli World Challenge. You're by far the most seasoned racer here, aren't you? We've got Wayne Presley, our endurance racing crew chief. And we've got Tiago, our crew and fuel man. And Chris, the camera guy. I can't forget about Chris. Okay, we're gonna get the car to grid because we have about 5 minutes until it's time, and go out on track. Yeah, get suited up, Jesse.
It's exciting. I get to finally race at Daytona. I've lived here for 31 years, always seen cars run the track, and now I have a $500 car that's gonna run the track. It's pretty exciting. But as long as the car lasts and the wheel doesn't fall off again, we're good.
Are from the track. If you're having an emergency, stop your vehicle.
Watch out for people bonsaiing immediately on the start.
Okay.
Just stay out of trouble.
Okay. Okay. Caused a full course yellow. We heard over the radio that Jesse managed to stall the car when he spun the bus stop just now, so we don't have a yellow for the spin, we have a yellow because dead Fox on track. So we're trying to coach him into how to get it started again, and worst case, we'll drag it back here, fix it, and go back out.
A lot slower. It's really floaty on the turns, like really floaty in the turns. And every single car out here is faster. It was awesome right up until I spun out hopelessly and then the car stalled and then I can't jump out and push start myself, so I was screwed. Didn't even hit anything. So some guy was dive bombing me into the bus stop and I went a little wide and just went around, turned and spun straight back about this close to the wall. Didn't hit anything. Don't think I heard anything. We'll see what happens.
Whew, so far so good. We just did our first pit stop, the driver's change. Wayne's out in the car now with a fresh tank of fuel. Pretty happy that after about an hour of racing, the car only used 5 gallons, which means that once we get comfortable and our drivers are comfy, we should be able to do the maximum stint length, 2 hours in ChampCar without any issues. So we'll send Wayne out, see how he does, and get back to it. Wayne just pitted a little bit earlier than expected because of some oil smoke. Looked it over and it looks like our valve cover loosened up just a little bit and was seeping a little bit of oil down onto our exhaust header. So we tightened up that gasket, we mopped up the oil. I think it's going to be fixed going forward.
Just let the clutch out in second gear. What was happening coming out of the infield back up on the banking, if I came out in second gear, it would slosh the oil too hard to the right, and I'd have a plume of smoke when I shifted to third. So as long as you run that in third, you're fine.
So we just got a call in that he lost the shift linkage. It's Volkswagen shift linkage, so cable actuated, so a lot of stuff can go wrong in there. We have some idea what might have happened. We're going to get the car in the air, get jack stands under it, see if we can find where the linkage may have come apart, and hopefully get it back together. Hopefully.
So we believe the fuel pump died. We just went to the parts store, got a new one because our spare broke as we were installing it. Tom's getting it buttoned up right now. We got JG in the car. We're going to get it fired up. We're coming off of the red flag.
If you don't want to race for the rest of the day,
we'll
that's
see
fine. Please
how
get
long
your
it
vehicle
works.
off pit road so the rest of us can.
it sounds like some very, very bad noises have come to live under the engine. We're gonna see how.
Okay, Wayne,
It has sparkles.
Yeah.
what's our diagnosis here, guys?
Kablamo.
Okay, zoom in on his finger. See these
This whole
sparkles?
area is sparkly.
See the sparkles in the oil? Sparkles on oil is bad. That means that's bearings. They're sparkles.
There's sparkles.
Oh dear.
Lots of sparkles.
I think it might have been hard to start all weekend, and also not run anymore because it's seized.
I don't know how much longer it would last without poking a rod through the side of the block.
Right.
Yeah, that was not. And
That was not.
That was
that was
absolutely not.
yeah. Well,
Well, at least we have the toolbox already in the trailer,
Thanks for coming.
so we don't have to bring that back.
today we found out just how long you can push a junkyard 92 Jetta drivetrain. So we are packing up our tools because that was the last lap of the Volkswagen. After running 190 degree coolant temperatures for the first stint, then 210 degree temperatures for the second stint, and then 230 degree water temperatures for the third stint, we have a pretty bad rod knock. So we've found the limit of a junkyard 92 Jetta drivetrain with absolutely no prep or supporting modifications at all. And time to go back to the drawing board and work up something a little different to run Daytona.
Support brands that support Grassroots Motorsports. Get your chemical solutions from CRC Industries. Visit crcindustries.com to learn more.